It's got what, 100 and something thousand megapixels. I don't care about that stuff. I just need good pictures. I'm an actual consumer. I'm not some guy who gets 40 phones a year and nitpicks them all to death. You know what I'm saying? I'm an actual phone consumer. And this is my daily driver. I'm gonna use this phone until the next one comes out that I want to purchase. The Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. The camera that just happens to have a phone attached to the back of it. Yep, that's what I'm calling it. That's its nickname. Well, I was gonna do a review, like a real review, kind of like what I did with my Galaxy Buds Live. But I figured while this phone is very deserving of that, I figure I'd just sit down and talk to you guys in the studio and tell you what I think about it and whether you should upgrade from the Galaxy Note 10 Plus. But first, we got to do something, man. We got to roll that doggone intro, baby. Let's do it. Y'all don't like that intro, man? I love that intro. Anyways, hey, I want to show my appreciation to everybody who tunes in to watch my videos, even though you have absolutely no interest in purchasing or even care about the product I'm talking about. You just came here to see my handsome face and hear my annoying voice. So much love to all of you out there in YouTube land. I really do appreciate you. So let me give you some emoji hands up, and you can give me some emoji hands up in the comment section. Now let's get to this camera with the phone attached to the back of it, called the Galaxy Note 20. Right now, this thing is hot. It runs really warm. That's going to be my first complaint. It runs warm. When you are using these things, you'll notice that this thing heats up pretty good. I hope we don't have another Galaxy Note 7 thing kind of on our hands. I'm not ready to ignite my hands like that. But as far as complaints, I've already done one full video of things that I don't like about the phone. And it's, you know, it's a deal breaker for some people. For me, it wasn't. Of course, I still have it, and I'm going to keep it because I'm trading in my Galaxy Note 10 Plus. Now, here's the real question. If you've got a Galaxy Note 10 Plus, should you upgrade to the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra? My answer is hell no. Absolutely not. There's absolutely no reason. In fact, I'm sad. I'm kind of sad that I'm doing it because I really like this phone, man. And most of the upgrading you're getting here, outside of its aesthetics and hardware, but seriously, most of the stuff that you're getting when you upgrade to the Note 20 is software based. And you know that at some point they're going to pass this down to the previous generation. This Note 10 Plus is going to have all the software features that this has, with the exception of a few software features that will come with this due to the actual hardware that's in the phone, such as the camera software. Like they threw the whole freaking sink and kitchen and the living room and the garage up into this camera and just made it, God dog, look at that freaking camera. Enough about the camera. Anyways, nah, man, don't upgrade, especially if this is a $1,300 phone, man. So if you're going to buy it outright and you just feel like throwing away some money on the latest and greatest tech, even though you're going to probably get it in about 3 months anyways, go for it. Do your thing. If you're trading in your phone and you can get this one for $650 like I did, if that's what you got to do, if you want to do that, go for it, man. But it's just not worth it. It's really not. I can't speak for myself. I do this for a living. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm here with this phone. But no, it's really not worth the upgrade. I would not encourage anybody to trade in this phone and upgrade from this phone to this phone. It's just not worth it. If you have the Note 9, absolutely. The Note 8, absolutely, go for it. But on to the phone itself, as far as like reviewing it, I've been using it for, I think, 2 days. When did it? I think it was Wednesday. Yeah, two and a half days, right? I have pretty much touched on every feature of this phone. And software-wise, it does have a few extras, and it is a good experience. This thing is blazing fast and buttery stinking smooth. I run it on full blast, like the full screen resolution with the 120 hertz. It does make a difference. It does feel smoother as far as software goes, but that's not why I wanted this phone. It was just, you know, I don't even care because this one you know, the 60 hertz or whatever it is has, it does just fine. Okay. So that 120, it's good, but it's not like, ooh, you know what I mean? So, you know, don't sweat that. But I run this thing on full blast. Everything is on full blast except the brightness. I use automatic brightness. Always on, display is on all the time. And the battery is trash, actually. Let me see here. I've charged it a couple of times, not till full capacity, but I put it on the wireless charger a couple of times today, and it's at 33% right now at approximately 5:05 p.m. Friday afternoon. I do think the battery is pretty garbage, but that's due to the fact that I'm running this phone full blast with that 120 hertz going on the screen. Now this one would last me most of the day, this Galaxy Note 10. So I would actually put them neck and neck with each other when you balance out the stuff. You know, when you don't run it full blast with the screen going, it probably would match up. But as far as like running it on high everything, this battery is garbage in my opinion. But you know, it does do the super duper fast wireless charging or fast charging and stuff like that. That's cool. They don't give you much in the box. They just give you that big old charging brick and a cable, and I think that's it. They don't even give you the extra pin nubs that you get with your S Pen. They don't, well, at least I didn't get it in mine. They gave me a whatchamacallit, the SIM card pusher pin, and that was it. So, you know, they're done giving away headphones and stuff like that, which I don't have a problem with. I got several of those sitting in the drawer, but you know, it seems like $1,300, you know, they're charging, you know, the full max amount for this phone, and they're not giving away all the freebies that they used to. But once again, you know, I don't use that stuff. I know people are out there complaining about it, but it is what it is. But since we talked about $1,300, let's touch on that for a bit, and then I'll go deeper into the phone and my experience. $1,300, it's a lot of money. If you ain't got it, don't spend it. Stop complaining about it. It ain't for you. I think this is, compare this to a car. Okay. If you see your homeboy riding around in a, you know, a Mercedes, a Tesla or something like that, and he paid $100,000 for this car, right? Do you trash the car, you know, just because you can't afford it or don't want to pay the money for it? Most likely not. You know, if you're driving a Civic or an Accord or a Camry or something that you paid, I don't know, probably 30 or 40 grand for, you just appreciate what you got and you roll on. Let's do the same thing with the phone. This is the Tesla, okay? For all intents and purposes, this is the expensive ass car, okay? If you can't afford to buy it, just move on, man. Get your butt off the forum talking about how much it costs. Yeah, it costs a lot of money. I'm not saying it's worth it by any stretch, okay? I'm just saying it costs what it costs. Everything costs what someone is willing to pay. As long as people are out there willing to pay the price for a Prada bag or a car or something like a phone, the price is going to be what it is. So just ball up, you know, make some more money, drop it on the table and walk out. Or don't even walk in the room and tuck your tail between your legs and go home. I'm just saying that about the price of the phone, man. It is what it is. But if you wait a couple of months, this thing's going to be like $800. So just wait, man. just wait. Now on to the actual phone, man. It has been a spectacular experience. The camera is vicious. It demands attention. It does annoy the crap out of me because I'm always touching it. Like anywhere you touch the phone, like grab it, you will be touching on that camera. So you definitely need to make sure you wipe that lens off before you take some pictures because it takes spectacular pictures. Now compared to the Galaxy Note 10, slightly better. It's not that serious. I mean, it's a good camera. As far as video, I did a video talking about how you can go into pro mode. Check that video out. You can go into pro mode and you can record audio via Bluetooth with your Galaxy Buds Live or any Bluetooth earbuds if you want to, or even a USB mic. I tested that in my video. So pro mode unlocks the full potential of this camera or these cameras. So with video, we're good, man. We're good, especially, you know, in low light and like indoor situations. So if that's why you buy phones like this, then yeah, man, get the phone. It's going to take some great pictures. It's got what, 100 and something thousand megapixels. I don't care about that stuff. I just need good pictures. I'm an actual consumer. I'm not some guy who gets 40 phones a year and nitpicks them all to death. You know what I'm saying? I'm an actual phone consumer. And this is my daily driver. I'm gonna use this phone until the next one comes out that I want to purchase. So I just want a good camera. I don't need the best camera. And this is probably one of the best cameras. I wouldn't know because I haven't tried 40 different phones this year. So I will tell you though, you will like the pictures that come out of here. They got all kinds of software features to soften up your face, put halos around your head and all kinds of stuff. You're going to love it. Absolutely love the camera and the video recording stuff that's in this phone. It is super loud. So if you like watching YouTube videos and listening to music, if you're that asshole that listens to music out loud in public on their phone, that guy's a jackass. If you're that guy, then you will love this phone because it plays loud out of both ends. This little slit up here is a little speaker. So yeah, you know, content watching, fantastic experience, man. Just fantastic. What else would I want to talk about this? It's a Note, so it does have its, you know, Note quality, such as the S Pen. I do love Samsung Notes. I had to adjust the scaling of the fonts and everything just to get it to my liking, but they have done a great job with Samsung Notes, man. It's nice. It's getting better. I wish they would actually integrate some of them old school S Note features from back in the day. S Note was killing it. I don't know why they did that. Anyways, I've digressed. But yeah, the Note stuff, man. You got your always on, well, not your always on display, but your screen off notes. You got all the same stuff. Like, not much has changed, you know what I'm saying? So the software with the S Pen is pretty much still the same. Then they threw in all that stuff where you can control it, take pictures and stuff from, like, you know, 30 feet away or whatever. Are you going to use that? Sometimes just show it off to your friends, but you'll probably forget it's there and not use it. Most people are just going to have this phone in their hands, swirling through the screen and scrolling up and down. That's why most people buy a phone. But the person that pays this much money and chooses to get a Note device is truly just wanting a gigantic screen, a great performance overall, great pictures, and of course the usage of the S Pen. So if that's what you're wondering about, it's all great. So if you've heard anything about the Galaxy Note 10 Plus over the last year, pump some steroids into that bad boy and we'll call it the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra, aka the camera with the phone attached to the back of it. And that's what you got. So as far as upgrading, no, once again, no, don't even bother to do it, okay? Unless you're just chasing this camera right here. It's because it's really just software. It really is, man. In some areas they even downgraded. They don't offer you the 256 gigabyte variant of this. It's just one something or 112 or something like that. I don't do numbers. I'm not a phone reviewer, man. I'm a regular guy who likes using Galaxy Notes. But I ended up getting the 112, what is it? 128. 128. They have a 512 and they skipped out on the 256 version, man. I thought that was kind of stupid and shady, man. So, but they do have the memory card slot. So you can dump your memory card in there and have your external your storage right there too. But as far as this phone, man, at the end of the day, it's just a phone. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you spend a lot of money on it or thinking about spending a lot of money on it. I suggest you find yourself a deal somewhere because Samsung is always offering amazing deals on their phones and they drop after a couple of months. But to buy it outright brand new, I think that's a dumb decision. I just wouldn't do it, man. However, it is a spectacular phone and it is the latest and greatest of 2020. So if you're that cat, that guy or that girl who has to have the latest and greatest of 2020, absolutely, man. Pull out your wallet and throw it at this phone because it's not worth $1,300, but you got to pay for it, right? Getting a lot of the software in this phone in the upcoming months, it's definitely not worth the upgrade. However, I will say in conclusion, it is a spectacular phone and you will enjoy your experience with it. And once again, I am no expert on this kind of stuff, but what I do know is this is a big ass camera. Oh man, once again, I want to thank everybody for joining in. Give me some emoji hands in the comment section. And while I'm gone, man, make sure y'all enjoy the weekend. Keep being good to each other. And I'll see you when I see you. Oh, so you wanted them cats that like to just run up in a place, take what you want, then leave, huh? Man, you better hit that subscribe and notification button. That way you know when I'm over here opening up new stuff. And while you're down there, you may want to consider tapping that join button and becoming a member because membership has its perks. See, that wasn't so bad. All right, man, I appreciate you. And I'll see you at the next one.
this not why you were here?